Hi guys, welcome to today's class. So we're going to be learning how to make a leg of mutton sleeve, and to make this sleeve we're going to be needing our basic sleeve. Okay, so this sleeve is so easy, it's trendy now, it's just raining everywhere. Okay, and it looks beautiful on outfits. I've made quite a few of them and I really love the outcome. I really love how it is. However, you need to know that when making a leg of mutton sleeve, apart from a fabric, you need a fabric that has structure. Using a fabric that has structure helps the fullness to come out well. Then if you don't have a fabric that has structure, maybe you're using a light fabric, feel free to add some thick interfacing at the top part, at the part you will be slashing through, so that it will help it to have a fuller effect. And you also need to know that how wide you spread your leg of mutton sleeve will depend on how full it will become. Don't worry, you don't get confused, you see what I mean at the end of the class. So let's get right to it. We need a ruler, a marker, of course our sellotape. We need our sellotape, we need our scissors, and of course our pattern sleeve. So what we are going to be doing now is that we are going to slash through this, okay, to get our sleeve. Okay, this is a method I use and it works really well for me. So I go ahead and slash it up. Okay, I just slash through. Okay, I slash through my sleeve. Okay, I just slash through my sleeve. Okay, maintaining my shoulder to elbow line, very important. Don't slash it to exceed your elbow line. Okay, my elbow line is 12 inches, so this is my 12 inches. Okay, so I slash and stop halfway close to my elbow line so it doesn't eliminate my elbow line. Okay, so these lines I have slashed now, I'm going to go ahead and cut it open and then lay it on a bigger fabric. Slash it very close, but don't cut it out entirely. Okay, there are so many other methods too you can use to achieve this, but this is what I do and it really works for me. Now I'm going to get another pattern paper. Okay, I'll get another wider pattern paper for my spreading. Okay, so what I do is I'll pick my sleeve. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. I'll pick my sleeve. I'll pick my sleeve and then align it. I'm going to align it to the bottom of my sleeve, and okay, and I will stick it down here. Okay, to hold it in place. I'll also hold down a few other places in place, like the sides. Okay, just so it's in place. Now next thing I'm going to do is to spread this out. Okay, spread out. Remember, how wide you spread out your sleeve head depends on how really full your sleeve would come out. Okay, that will give us the fullness. I'm going to go ahead and close that. I'm going to go ahead. I want to close this up because it was giving me another pattern for my sleeve head. Okay, so that's why I closed it up. Now you can see what we have. So I'm going to go ahead and use my sellotape to hold down the parts that we've spread out. Okay, so I'll hold it out. You can spread it some more for some more fullness. If you want some more fullness, go ahead, of course. And this looks tilted here, so I'm just trying to keep it in place. Just keeping it in place. Okay, I'm just spreading it all out. Just basically how you spread it out. That's just the secret to your leg of mutton sleeve. You're spreading. Okay, if you spread it out wide enough, you get a really wide sleeve. But if you don't spread it out wide enough, your sleeve head will not give you a wide leg of mutton sleeve. So with what we have here, okay, I've gone ahead to stick all my edges, all my necessary edges. Very important. Okay, so after this, now I'm going to go ahead and reconnect. I'll freestyle it. Oh, this my leg of mutton is really going to come out very big. Okay, so I'm going to freestyle it. I'm going to freestyle my sleeve head to all those way. Okay, you can see how really wide it is. My sleeve head is really wide, so I'll go ahead and cut this out. Okay, before cutting it out, I'll add my seam allowance because this does not have seam allowance at all. It doesn't have seam allowance. This is 4 inches. Okay, so I'm going to add 1 inch seam allowance to my sleeve. I need my sleeve to be free enough. Okay, when drafting the sleeve, I did not add sewing allowance, so I'm going to be adding my sewing allowance. Okay, just a little at this sleeve head because we already have so much going on there. Okay, so but if you've already added seam allowance, there's no need adding another seam allowance to your sleeve. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and cut out what we have here, and I'll show you just what it looks like. Like I said, your leg of mutton is basically how wide you spread it. Okay, just about how wide you spread it. If you spread it really wide, you get a really wide sleeve, but if you don't spread it wide enough, your sleeve won't come out big enough. Okay, so you can see that mine is really wide. So for something like this, now you can see my sleeve. This is what my leg of mutton sleeve looks like. Okay, this is what it looks like. Okay, so you can see this extra fullness here is what gives the fullness at that bob edge. So when sewing it, I'll just gather it up. For this, I'm not going to be putting an interfacing because I have a really wide sleeve already. But if you want, depending on the fabric you're working with, you can iron some interfacing to it. So this is what our sleeve looks like. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.